Hello students, now we are going to continue with the last topic which I have told you in the previous lecture. The next topic is what is instantaneous speed. The next topic is what is instantaneous speeds. One important thing or the simple thing which I want to explain you or suggest you is that the meaning of any definition comes from that word only. For example, here we have given to calculate the instantaneous speed. So the word instant in this speed means that we have to calculate the value of speed, or here we are talking about the speed at any instant of time. किसी भी टाइम पर, किसी भी टाइम इंटरवल पर जो स्पीड की वैल्यू है, we are taking that value of speed, or we are going to consider that value of speed in this particular definition. So what is instantaneous speed? The speed of an object at a given instant of time is known as instantaneous speed. And now let us consider an instant at time t. Let us consider a small instant. हमने एक small time लिया t, such that an object covers distance delta s in small time interval delta t, so that delta t approaches to 0. Why I have written delta t approaches to 0 here? Because we have considered the small time interval delta t. I have written over here, let us consider an instant at time t. हमने एक moment of time लिया. We have considered our situation at time t such that an object covers the distance delta x. That the distance covered by our object is delta s in the small time interval. Consider these words, in the small time interval delta t. Thus we are taking the time interval delta t approaches to 0. Thus the instantaneous time is given by, or the instantaneous speed is given by, limit delta t approaches to 0 delta s by delta t. This is our perfect and important mathematical expression for the instantaneous speed. This is our definition for the instantaneous speed. What is instantaneous speed? The speed of any body, of any object at some interval of time is our instantaneous speed. Moving ahead to the next term. Next term is what is velocity. Velocity क्या है भाई? Velocity of an object is defined as the ratio of displacement and the time taken for that displacement. वेलोसिटी रेशो है डिस्प्लेसमेंट की, कि एक बॉडी कितनी डिस्प्लेस हुई. एक कार जब इस डिस्टेंस से यहाँ से लेकर के यहाँ तक पहुँची तो उसने कितना डिस्टेंस मूव किया, शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस क्या उस कार ने मूव किया, या कितना डिस्टेंस उस कार को मूव करना पड़ता है एक पॉइंट ए से सपोज एक पॉइंट बी तक जाने में. दैट इज डिस्प्लेसमेंट. एंड The time taken for that displacement means कि उस डिस्प्लेसमेंट करने के लिए, उतने डिस्प्लेसमेंट के लिए हाउ मच टाइम इज रिक्वायर्ड, दैट इज अवर टाइम टेकन और द टाइम इंटरवल. Thus velocity is given by displacement or the ratio of displacement and time taken. Velocity is given by the ratio of displacement and time taken. Some important points about velocity. It is a vector quantity. The velocity is a vector quantity. Second point is notes. Now the next point about velocity is vector quantity simply means that it has both magnitude as well as direction. Next, velocity can be positive, negative and zero. Maybe some of you are having the difficulty with this point, that how the velocity can be positive, negative or zero. And one thing which I want to simply say you, that we are going to consider this term in detail in our upcoming videos, that how the velocity is positive, negative or zero. Next thing is the formula, the dimensional formula of velocity is ml 1t power minus 1. Next thing is again its CGS unit is centimeter second inverse and MKS unit is meter second inverse. These are the CGS and MKS unit of our velocity. Next topic is what is a uniform motion and uniform motion in a straight line. Uniform motion in a straight line. What is uniform motion and what is the topic? Uniform motion in straight line. A motion in which a body undergoes an equal displacement in equal interval of time is our uniform motion. This is the definition of uniform motion. What is uniform motion? A motion in which the body undergoes an equal displacement in the equal interval of time. That's our uniform motion. Now, write down, consider an object in uniform motion moving along a straight line OX. The body is moving in uniform motion about this line OX. Again, I am repeating, you need to write, consider an object moving in uniform motion along a straight line OX with velocity V. And consider 2 points A and B in this path. Consider 2 points A and B in this path. And if these are the position of object at time t1 and t2 respectively, that we have of object which have covered this much distance, or it has reached this position in time t1, and our object when starting from this point have reached this distance, the point B, in time t2, such that OA is equal to x1 and OB is equal to x2. OA is equal to x1 and OB is equal to x2. Thus डिस्प्लेसमेंट कितनी हुई भाई, बॉडी कितनी डिस्प्लेस हुई इस पॉइंट से, कैसे निकालोगे? एक बॉडी इस पॉइंट से कितनी डिस्प्लेस हुई एक टाइम इंटरवल t2 माइनस t1 में. I have to calculate the displacement of body in the time interval t2 minus t1. सिंपल. t2 टाइम में जो बॉडी का डिस्प्लेसमेंट था वो x2 था. t2 टाइम में जो बॉडी का डिस्प्लेसमेंट था फ्रॉम पॉइंट O वो x2 था. एंड इन टाइम t1 the displacement of an object or body is x1, and the question asked from us is we have to calculate the displacement in this t2 minus t1 interval. Therefore the displacement is x2 minus x1. I am again repeating what we have considered. Suppose we have a body moving from this point. यहाँ से मेरी बॉडी ने मूव होना स्टार्ट किया है एंड गोइंग इन दिस डायरेक्शन. एरोस पर चल रहा है भाई, मेरी बॉडी इस डायरेक्शन में आगे की तरफ मूव कर रही है. एंड इन द पाथ ऑफ आवर बॉडी वी हैव कंसीडर्ड द 2 पॉइंट्स. हमने 2 पॉइंट्स कंसीडर किए which are point A and point B respectively. This thing is clear to you? Okay. And suppose the time t1 is required to reach this point A. O से A तक आने में हमें t1 टाइम लगा. And time t2 is required to reach to point B. We have considered O as our reference point. We are starting from point O only. कि हम पहले O से x1 पर आए हैं या point A पर आए हैं और उसके बाद हम O से point B पर आए हैं. टाइम जो लगे हैं वो t1 और t2 हैं. The time taken are t1 and t2 respectively. Again I am repeating. The examiner asked us that you have to calculate the displacement of body in time interval t2 minus t1. You need to calculate the displacement of body in time interval t2 minus t1. Since x2 is the distance travelled in time t2 and x1 is the distance travelled in time t1, therefore the displacement in the time interval t2 minus t1 is none but x2 minus x1. This is the displacement of body in time interval x2 t2 minus t1. Therefore, the velocity is given by, as we know, is the ratio of displacement and time interval reduces to x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1. This is of the expression of our velocity. This is the expression of our velocity. So, in this way we are done with our velocity. वेलोसिटी क्या है, यूनिफॉर्म मोशन क्या है और स्ट्रेट लाइन में किस तरीके से इसको कंसीडर किया जाता है. एज ए होमवर्क you need to study, you need to consider the graph between time and position x when the body is at rest, the body is moving in a uniform motion, and in the non-uniform motion. Regular with videos, be regular with videos. Anything which I am stating over you in videos, you have to simply make a copy or a good register for it. You have to make a copy or a register for it and note down in proper manner in it. Thank you. Shazihaj.